What is going on, guys? Money Webby here, back again on Tuesday. Got 13 games here tonight. Huge slate. Really excited about it. I got 6 of my favorite plays. My money 6. 2 pitchers, 4 batters. Hopefully get it done for you tonight. So if you're ready to get going, slap that like button. Absolutely abuse it. That'd be greatly appreciated. Last night, up and down night, we had 3 really good plays with the 2 pitchers. Trevor Bauer and Yu Darvish. They were the 2 top scoring pitchers on the slate. So that was a really good combo. And also we had Christian Yelich. If you didn't play Christian Yelich, you probably were screwed, as the guy hit 3 home runs, had 7 ribbies, absolutely went off. I think he had like 52 DraftKings points. But we got some kind of also just kind of like slaps in the face from Travis Shaw right behind him in the lineup. He had 5 at-bats. I think he struck out like 3 times, 0 for 5. Absolutely terrible night from him. And then Moustakas did well right behind him, which sucked. And that was like the same kind of thing I was looking for, as Shaw and Moustakas are pretty similar players, about the lefty power. And of course, I picked the wrong one there. Andrus was all right. I did pivot to Matt Carpenter because Justin Bour was in the lineup. And that was kind of a slap in the face, because I was considering pivot to Cole Calhoun, who did pretty well on the leadoff spot. And that was a lefty power situation for him. Against the Rangers, which I was looking for in Justin Bour. So it was kind of like I was looking at the right spots, but I didn't really do it with every single one of my plays that I recommended. Like I had the right ideas, but didn't really capitalize on it. So that kind of sucked. But hopefully we can have all the plays work out here tonight. It's really tough to have everyone really go off of you on a nightly basis when you recommend 6 plays in MLB, because it can be so kind of off and on, like you're looking for home runs. It's really a tough thing to always predict, but hopefully we can get it done here tonight. So let's get right into it, though. Tower Glass now. It's going to be my first play at 10,600. This guy has tremendous stuff. Can't ask for a better matchup against the Baltimore Orioles, a team that strikes out a lot. And Glass now absolutely killing it with the K so far. 32.8% K rate so far this season. And this is a big park downgrade for Baltimore, going to Tampa Bay here, one of the better pitcher parks in all of baseball, and they're only applied 3 runs flat. So Vegas absolutely loves Glass now. Why not? The guy's absolutely killing it. 6 innings over the last 2 starts and hasn't allowed a run, and only allowed 5 hits total. And he's not really walking many guys either. So he's very efficient. He's in just 85 and 82 pitches. You can't ask for a better efficiency than that. So I'm going to go ahead and lock him in there as my first guy. I'm going to go with John Gray. A very up and down guy, but typically when he's on the road, he has his stuff. Over his first 2 away starts against Miami, 24 DraftKings points with 10 Ks, and 20 DraftKings points against San Fran with 6 Ks. And the 1 run he did allow there was in the 6th inning with a solo shot. So that sucked, but he didn't even get the win in either of those starts, even though he pitched pretty damn well. So hopefully he gets some more run support here tonight. It is a solid spot for him against San Diego, just considering the fact that their lineup has a ton of right-handed batters. They're typically better against lefties, I would say. And John Gray has been really good against right-handed batters so far this year, with a 37% K rate against them. And this is a big park upgrade for Gray, going from Colorado to San Diego. A huge flip of pitching environments there. And I think he can get it done on the road here again, and hopefully continue his kind of hot stretch on the road. Did have that 1 bad start against LA. But the good thing about San Diego, they do have some home run hitters, but it is in San Diego. So hopefully that can kind of limit the power. That's been one of John Gray's biggest concerns, is that he does give up like a home run a game. Like I think he's given up a home run in like 17 or 18 straight starts. So hopefully he can snap that here tonight. Fingers crossed there. So I'm going to go ahead and lock him in there as my second pitcher. So both guys, they'll have really good K potential in their respective matchups. But for my first hitter, I'm going to go with Jose Ramirez, another guy, honestly, I was considering or recommending last night. Of course, I didn't do it. But he went off with, I didn't expect the 2 stolen bases against lefties, but he did do that. And he went deep in the first or second at bat he had a home run. Good for 30 DraftKings points. So this guy, he's typically a lot better against righties. That was the biggest thing why I didn't go with him last night. He had a lot more power against right-handed batters last year. He had a 315 ISO against them, and he has a lot better stolen bases kind of numbers against right-handed batters. I believe like 27 stolen bases maybe against right-handed pitchers last year. So has that really good power speed combo going against a below average pitcher in Mike Leake here tonight, and hopefully him just breaking out of that slump last night with that home run can continue his momentum going forward. Even if he doesn't really get a hit, if he gets another walk here, he can definitely get a stolen base and give some good upside again. I mean, this is a really good price tag for one of the best hitters in all of baseball last year at 4,200. So I'm going to go ahead and lock him in there as my first guy. Then I'm going to go with Nomar Mazara here in Texas. He always kind of loves this park, and at 4,200 here, going against Jaime Barria, a big part downgrade for him. I think Mazara can get it done. If you look at this 9 games played here at home, he has 2 home runs, a double, a triple, and 10.7 fantasy points per game. He's always been a guy that's been really highly touted at the breakout and show some immense power upgrade, kind of like a power surge more in one of these breakout years. So hopefully he can start to get it going here tonight. Going against Berea, not a great pitcher. They're implied 5.5 runs, so really good RBI potential. I mean, he didn't really even hit that well last night, but he had the 2 RBIs, which really helped him, and he got the 2 runs, and that's exactly what we're looking for here tonight. A lot of production from this Rangers lineup, top to bottom, so Mazara can get that extra kind of opportunity just to get it done like one at bat. So, like the pop ability here against Berea and home at Texas here. So I'm going to go ahead and lock him in there as my second guy. Then I'm going to go with Danny Santana. I honestly didn't see the news when I was recording my video yesterday. I'm not sure if it was announced, but Odor, he's on the 10-day DL, so Danny Santana stepping in here in that 2 spot. That's a really good spot in the lineup. I mean, the spot where if you just get on base, you can get that stolen base ability. I mean, Texas does like to run their guys. Odor had some good speed. Andrus has some good speed. Danny Santana, they're not afraid to run him, as he had 2 stolen bases yesterday against the same team. So I wouldn't be surprised if he is able to get another stolen base here tonight against the same matchup. And just like I said, in that 2 spot in the lineup, really good spot if he can get on base, get a hit with an RBI if Chu gets on base. So just really good run potential, RBI potential in this spot in the lineup. And like I said, they have the highest run total on the whole entire slate of 5.5 runs. It's really good upside. So I'm going to go ahead and lock him in there as my third guy. For my final guy, really good upside on this guy as well. Eloy Jimenez at 4,100. This guy is a freak of nature. Tons of power. Went deep twice the other night against the Yankees. And both of those home runs were against right-handed pitchers, which he'll be facing here tonight in Jorge Lopez. Not a great pitcher. Allows a good amount of hard contact. And if you allow a hard contact to a guy with this amount of power, then it's going to be bad news for Lopez. So I think Eloy Jimenez does have the potential to go deep in this matchup. They do have a higher run total than they typically get. Like it's 4.8 runs. Like typically you don't see the White Sox with that high of a run total. So I think Vegas likes them a good amount. Some human conditions, some winds blowing out a little bit to right field. So the ball should carry pretty well for Jimenez if he does launch it, even though like he doesn't even need it. The guy has so much power where he probably can hit a home run, even if like 15-mile-an-hour winds are blowing in. He has that kind of pop. So 4,100. Hopefully he can go deep for us against Lopez, and also has that good RBI potential in like the 4 or 5 spot of the lineup. So I'm going to go ahead and lock him in there as my final guy. So those are the plays. You got Tyler Glasnow, John Gray, both of those guys, like I said, really good strikeout ability. Danny Santana, that speed ability, and also just the ability to get on base, hopefully get driven in, maybe an RBI as well in that 2 spot of the order. Jose Ramirez, we know he has the power. Last year we saw it, the speed ability, really good price tag for a guy that was in contention for the MVP last year. Nomar Mazara, 4,200, always good power. And really good ability in Texas. And then Eloy Jimenez, freak of nature, a young guy at 4,100 that has really good upside in any matchup. So I hope you enjoyed the plays. Slap a like if you did. Like I said, I really appreciate it. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't to continue to get these MLB DraftKings picks. And if you want to check out my NBA playoff DraftKings picks for the night, go and do that now. Don't want to miss out on that. But good luck. We'll see you back here again next time.